Hello, today I'm going to be talking about the significance of the 1965 Immigration Act and how it helped shape the Korean American community today. Many of the immigrants that migrated from Korea resided in LA and New York. A majority of the Koreans built businesses in LA and were self-employed while getting help from their families to continue their businesses. Over 70,000 Koreans lived in the Olympic Boulevard area, and a majority of them owned businesses. There was a Koreatown in New York as well on 32nd Street, but was also known as Korean Way. Many of the Korean immigrants were well educated and were able to carry out tasks that any other American would be able to. Unfortunately, due to racism and discrimination, Koreans lacked the opportunities that others would have in order to expand their portfolios even more. The 1992 LA riots affected the Korean community immensely and costed the Korean community lots of money. Important figures such as K.W. Lee and Jacqueline Earn High helped Korean Americans be more prominent and increase their visibility. By the late 1980s, Korean Americans had built strong communities with their businesses, churches, and organizations, helping grow their community even more.
In 1973, a Chinatown gang leader was killed on the street after being shot. The person arrested for the crime was Chol Soo Lee, a Korean immigrant in his early 20s. The evidence that pointed to him being the culprit was from 3 white eyewitnesses, even though other witnesses gave the police a much different description of the shooter. In 1974, Lee was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. In 1978, Lee's sentence was changed to the death penalty and brought a lot more attention to his case. A Korean journalist by the name K.W. Lee investigated and wrote about the case. By telling Chol Soo Lee's story, many Asian Americans came together to protest for his freedom with the knowledge that he was wrongfully convicted. After 10 years, a now 30-year-old Chol Soo Lee was set free. He went on tour to thank his supporters and volunteered at a Korean nonprofit organization. Sadly, due to the pressure of expectations put on him and the trauma from prison, he fell into an addiction and started messing with the wrong crowd. Thankfully, he saw his wrongs and got out of it, joining witness protection as a result. By 2004, he gave a public speech at colleges and youth centers to tell his story. Never once did he make himself out to be the hero, even stating, "I was not an angel on the outside. At the same time, I was not the devil." In December 2014, he passed away at the age of 62. At his funeral, people gathered one last time chanting, "Free, free, Chol Soo Lee."
After the 1965 Immigration Act, many Korean immigrants settled in Los Angeles, especially in inner-city areas like South Central, where they opened small businesses and relied on Ethclass resources, meaning strong ethnic and class-based community support. African Americans had also moved into these neighborhoods after World War II due to defense migration, while white flight and later deindustrialization hurt the economy, which increased tensions between the two communities because of cultural and language differences. Journalist Kyung Won Lee helped bring attention to discrimination cases like Chol Soo Lee and founded the Koreatown Weekly in 1979. Korean Americans also formed communities in places like Manhattan, and some became involved in politics and activism, while Korean culture spread in the U.S. through Taekwondo, led by Jun Ri.